elder stakeholders and founding fathers of Gymnastics Federation of Nigeria has condemned what they describe as years of oppression and under-democratic system of administration in Nigeria and called for total overhaul and return of democracy. In a statement issued after a meeting in Abuja, the elder stakeholders led by Chief Obano, the elders expressed deep concern, sadness and disappointment on the present-day gymnastic sports in Nigeria. They lamented over the disunity, intimidation and suppression that has been the order of for the day in Nigeria and Nigerian gymnastics over some years under the current administration. They described the situation as darkest years in the history of Nigerian gymnastics, during which athletes were neglected, coaches abandoned, and genuine development replaced with personal interests and political favors to the detriment of the sports. Rex, let me come down to you. What do you make of it? Those, of course, who actually founded, gymnastics in the country, who brought the sports, of course, to limelight, they are complaining that the sport has lost its value. We're no longer seeing gymnastics, of course, being one of the sports that, of course, we could actually go up there and put up an impressive performance. How will you describe the state of gymnastics, in the country?
Well, first and foremost, I would like to say that the Nigerian sports system is a mixed one, and with a government-led structure that has fully recognized its democratic approach. There are established systems like the what they call the Ministry of Youth and Sports. If you go through those sectors, you see that those systems or those agencies are just mainly by appointment, government appointing people to handle those sectors. So I think that the democratic system in Nigerian sports is not good enough, because it's a government-led structure, and that has led to the decay that we are having in most of our sports sectors at the moment. So I think that for fairness, for equity, for the sports to grow, there should be a democratic system where people can elect leaders who are capable of running the system. They know people who can do well in a particular sector. There should be a play level field for everybody to choose their leaders. I think if they do this, we can see that not only on gymnastics, also we can experience other growth, in also other sectors in Nigeria, also in sports. I think that will go a long way.
Do you see gymnastics as a sport, of course, that could possibly strive, down here in Nigeria, just like we've seen maybe football, basketball, some you take a look at even athletics as well. Do you see gymnastics as a sport that can, of course, gain momentum in Nigeria?
Sure. Every sport has its own strength and weakness, and sometimes some sports take a gradual process for people to find the best part in it, and gymnastics is one of those sports. I think that when a sport, like you said, a sport that has suffered from administrative issues and all that, according to them, they say there is no democratic system. People are just being appointed forcefully to take care of the system, or to do things that they are not supposed to do. And maybe and these are the elder stakeholders of the gymnastics sector in Nigeria. They're crying out. So I think that first of all, there have to be this administrative correction, so that there will be no loopholes. Then from there, you can see those sports thriving, no matter how long it takes for them to strive.
And of course, they lamented that for 8 painful years, they watched gymnastics sink into chaos and irrelevant sports. Furthermore, the elder statements noted that the National Sport Commission recent reinforcements in the election process, including an attempt to impose leadership through appointments and supporting the third-term ambition, has further deepened the crisis. So we look forward to see how all of this, of course, will be resolved, so that gymnastics can be revived in the country.